How are you doing?
All right.
All right.
What's the first thought that pops in your head when you think about going to Jordan-Hare Stadium and playing?
2017.
Yeah?
Really, yeah. 2017, the energy there, the fans, the environment, how Auburn feeds off the crowd, and it's just a tough place to play.
What's the key to keeping that under control, or if it can be controlled?
Just honing into the details, staying focused on. We do a lot of crowd noise during the week just to prepare ourselves for that, and Jake is doing different things to keep up with the snap count, just to control the crowd and everything. So just hone in on those little details and making sure we transfer that over to the field.
And how much did that crowd noise affect you that time in 2017?
I feel like it really did. In the way they fed off the energy of the crowd, it kind of demoralized us a little bit, and they kind of just took off with that. But
how does that place compare to other places you've been to in conference as far as the crowd goes?
It's definitely top three in the SEC that I played at. With Sanford Stadium being one, but
they don't affect y'all though.
That's true. But yeah, Tennessee and places like Auburn, and then you have South Carolina, places like that are always hard to play just because how the crowd feeds.
As somebody who's been there before, have you shared a message with younger guys like Blaylock and Pickens?
Well, I've definitely talked to Blaylock so far. I mean, not Blaylock, Pickens, because I know he was committed there for a minute. I know his emotions are going to be going wild, and I know we're going to need him to make some big plays. So I'm just telling him to stay level-headed and just hone in on details and just do what you know how to do. Don't try to do anything extra. Don't try to do anything outside of your job. Just do your job.
You were one of Kirby's Players of the Week. Even though you maybe offensively the shoulders prevented you from doing what you thought you were going to do, how have you maintained that ability to contribute even wearing that brace that's limited you?
Just playing my part. I know where I fit in. I know what I'm supposed to do. I know the place that I get in, I'm going to have some type of effect on the rest of the offense. So I'm just doing my part and trying to give the message to the younger guys to do the same.
You've played with that shoulder situation for a while. Is yours the same situation as Lawrence? And can you talk about playing hurt, as opposed to maybe doing something that you could do?
Well, mine is a little bit different from Cager's.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it has something to do with his AC joint.
Yeah.
But mine was more so labrum and coming out of place. So it's a little different. But for me, playing with the brace, it was, of course, difficult trying to raise your arms, catch the ball as a receiver. But like I said, they're adjusting the offense just to fit, and they know my limits. They know what I can do, so they're not making me do anything outside of that. So I've been just, like I said, playing my part.
Is there a pain threshold you kind of have to put up with when you're dealing with something like that?
Of course, it's football.
Yeah.
It's football. It comes with the game. If you're hurt, you can either sit out and miss those opportunities, or you can go in and do what you can do.
And how is Lawrence kind of handling that? I know he's a warrior type guy. He's not going to let much keep him out.
He's definitely not missing those opportunities.
Yeah.
So he's live and well at practice. He's moving around great. He's been great this week. He's made some big plays, and we're looking for him to play this weekend.
How big is he going to be? Just how big is he? Just the fact he's going to be out on the field.
Well, I think he'd definitely be out there on the field, and it's always great having Cager out there. Those great third down plays he's always made, and since he's gotten here, so. He's definitely an impact.
Is that just a knack? I mean, him being always seems to be open on these third downs. Is that just a knack?
Well, that's just his game style. I mean, he takes pride in being one of the best receivers in the SEC, and he takes pride in not many DBs in the SEC being able to guard him. So that's something he takes pride in, and he really enjoys the game. He loves helping the team, and he does that any way he can.
How have you come to grips with having to play a diminished role? It's your senior year. I mean, it'd be easy to say, why me? Why did this have to happen again and ruin what was supposed to be this breakout season? How did you get past that and soldier on with this role, this unselfish role you're playing?
I mean, at the end of the road, I feel like there's still a plan for me. Everything happens for a reason. I can't, of course, I got down on myself for a little bit, but you just got to keep pushing. You're either going to dwell on the past or keep pushing for a better future. So, and that's what I kind of been doing, keeping a positive mindset. And just telling younger guys that stepping up to play, just take advantage of those opportunities, because that's big.
Tyler, what does George bring in this room? And obviously he's a very talented guy, but it seems like he's one of the more emotional and kind of demonstrative guys in the receiver. Kind of what does he bring in that regard?
A lot of energy. He's like he is the energy of the receiver room. Like, he comes in, he's always in a pretty good mood, and he comes in and he just loves football. He loves the game football. He loves coming in, just getting better every day. He loves watching film. He's just a student of the game.
Being the energy of the room, like how does that kind of manifest itself during a week of practice?
Just seeing him make those plays, and then it kind of encourages other guys to bring a little bit of juice to make it a competition a little bit. You see George make a play and kind of celebrate. It's like, okay, now I want to make a play and celebrate. So he brings a little competition and a little energy to the room. So it's always been fun.
And after the game the other day, DeAndre said the Missouri defensive back was kind of talking to him a little bit through the game. Like, how much does that happen with him being a freshman, and how does that kind of push him to maybe shut those defensive backs up during the game?
Well, I feel like that's just a part of this game. He likes to get in the DB's heads. He likes to do a little talking every now and then, and that's just a part of his game, and that's how he keeps himself going. So, I mean, I don't have any problem with it as long as he's making plays. As long as he isn't doing anything to hurt the team.
Have there been points where you guys have had to talk to him and say, a little talking is okay, but you maybe need to tone it back just a little?
Of course. Too much talking, we don't want to do too much talking. We like to play with our actions, play on the field, and not with our mouth. So.
What was his part of the conversation about when you talked to him about going there in terms of keeping his emotions in check? I mean, what did he have to say about it?
I mean, he was pretty understanding about the whole situation. He's not a bad or defiant kid, so he's pretty understandable about what I had to say to him, and he just takes that and run with it.
Hey, what about you guys got the number 4 ranking this week? There's a lot of swirl, I guess you'd put around it. You got the championship to play for and everything. What's the mentality inside the locker room? Is it to insulate and block all that stuff out, or embrace that a lot of people are talking about Georgia right now, a lot of people watching this game?
We kind of look at it as a distraction right now. We just try to focus on every week, focus on getting better, focus on us, trying to block everything, all the outside things out, and just hone in on the details. Like I said, Coach Smart is real. He emphasizes that a lot, just honing in on us. We don't worry about the outside sources. We just want to get better and focus on us. So.
Do you have friends at Auburn? Anyone?
I know KJ Britt. I know a couple guys that left, but KJ Britt's really the only one I know. I knew the old quarterback, Malik, but that was about it.
I know what Alabama was. You were committed to them at one point. What about Auburn? Were they working you recruiting wise?
Early on, but not really.
I hate to bring up that ever just till you kind of got down there. So was it that South Carolina game at the very end? Kind of what kind of ate on you a little bit?
Yeah, it happened. It's just part of the game. I took my eyes off the ball, and that's what happened. That was the consequence, dropping the ball. So, of course, I learned from my mistakes, and it's just trying to move on and get better from there.
As a football player, I mean, like it's always the next game, but that's still something that's just, I mean, you're human. I mean, that's something that's a little bit hard to get over.
It is. But, I mean, and then, like I said, you can either dwell on the past or you get better for the future. So.
What kind of support did your teammates give you?
Oh, they gave me a lot of support. They were real supportive. Of course, they were mad at first, like anybody would be, but they were there to pick my head up when I was down and just tell me to get better for the next ball, get ready for the next opportunity.
Was the player of the week for the downfield blocking? Is that where that was coming from? Is that what you're doing right now to free Swift up for some of these runs?
I'm sorry, she said that again.
When Kirby named you the player of the week, was that because of the downfield blocking and some of the things you're doing out there on the perimeter?
Well, I've been doing a great job blocking, and like Kirby said, and I've been doing a great job on special teams. Like I said, I've been playing my part and just taking advantage of my opportunities on the field.
This is, I guess, a game that kind of swings the season in a lot of ways, right? Like if you win it, it kind of reinforces the message that the South Carolina game was an anomaly. But if you lose it, it kind of reinforces the, I guess, any bad perception of you guys, right? What is that? How important in what way is that for you guys?
Well, I mean, of course, we're going out to win. That's always the plan, to go out and win and got up a good game plan for them. But we're not really looking at it, comparing it to the South Carolina game. We're just looking at it as, like I said, we're trying to win and we're trying to get to that season. We're doing that when we get a top.
Do you feel like you guys have, it's weird to say this as a senior, but like grown up a lot as a team?
Throughout the season?
Yeah, I mean, you suffer a loss like South Carolina, come back, win a game on the floor, and then respond again. So you feel like you guys have kind of grown up?
Yeah, I feel like after the loss, we went in and we kind of learned from our our mistakes and made those adjustments to get better for the next week. And it's all a learning process. You learn from your loss and move on from it, but you want to progress. Make sure you progress from there.
What does it feel like around here as a team, as you're taking your approach?
I mean, it's
the stretch here.
it's a lot of energy. Everybody's excited, especially the guys that were here to get a taste of it in 2017. They're excited to get back to that point, but the young guys, what we're doing, trying to pull those guys aside and let them know the importance of this game and how we're not in the clear just yet. We have to win out. We have to win the SEC if we want to get where we're going, and that's just where we're at.